From miracle comeback to meltdown. The Fever's painful lesson versus Dallas. What's up, WNBA fans? Welcome back to Start Now Club, the show where we break down the games, the drama, and the moments you can't stop talking about. And today, we've got one that Fever fans are still heated over. Saturday night, Indiana Fever versus Dallas Wings. No Arike Ogunbowale for Dallas. Fever at home, chasing playoff positioning. It should have been a win. It should have been a comeback for the ages. Instead, it turned into a chaotic, heartbreaking collapse that has fans pointing fingers, and most of them are pointing at head coach Stephanie White. Let's go through it. This game looked over with 7 minutes left. Fever down 17. Dallas in control. But then, Indiana flips a switch. Full court pressure. Smart passing. Big shots. A furious 19-3 run. The building's rocking. The Wings are reeling. With 12 seconds to go, Fever down 1. Their ball. The miracle is right there. And then, the final 12 seconds happen. Natasha Howard grabs the rebound. And instead of looking for a guard, she takes it herself, dribbling up the floor. Burning precious seconds. Finally, she gives it to Kelsey Mitchell. But she's smothered. No clean look. Mitchell throws up a tough fadeaway, and then Stephanie White calls a timeout. With 1.7 seconds left. Too late to reset. Too late to draw something meaningful up. Out of the timeout, Lexie Hull inbounds to Mitchell in the corner. She's immediately trapped. Desperation shot. Top of the backboard. Buzzer. Game over. An 81-80 loss ripped straight out of the Fever's hands. Record drops to 18-15. Still in 6th place. Playoff pressure cranked up another notch. But here's the thing. Fans aren't just mad about the late timeout. For a lot of them, it's about who was on the floor. Enter Jason Whitlock, who said, "I don't have a problem with the timeout. My problem is playing a brand new player off the street 13 minutes. White does not appreciate what Lexie Hull provides the Fever." That struck a nerve. Hull isn't just another bench piece. She's a 2022 first-round pick. She's worked her way into the rotation, started 25 games last year, shot an insane 46.8% from 3 in 2024, 4th best in the entire league. She's known for energy, defense, and hitting big shots. But her minutes? Up and down all season. Fans already feel she's underused. And now, in the biggest moment of the game, she's inbounding the ball under pressure, while a newcomer gets minutes that could have gone to her. It didn't sit right. And the reaction? Immediate. Social media lit up. One fan, "Wait, why did Stephanie White take so long to call that timeout?" Another, "Exactly, that alone cost them the game." And then, the blunt takes, "White has got to go. Enough is enough." This wasn't just about one loss. It's about frustration boiling over. Fans remember the other head-scratchers this season. Like when Clark came back from injury against the Valkyries, and White moved her off-ball. The offense went stagnant, they got blown out, and people questioned the thinking. Or earlier in the season against the Sun, another late-game situation where a timeout could have stopped the bleeding. But didn't. When you're winning, those moments become quirky footnotes. When you lose, especially like this, they become ammunition. And look, let's be fair. Keeping Clark off the ball when she was hurt probably was the right call for her health. But losing at home to Dallas without Arike, that one stings, especially when you're supposed to be a contender. This game could have been a statement. Instead, it's a warning. The Fever showed they can fight back. That 19-3 run was pure heart and hustle. But late-game execution? That's on the coach. In the playoffs, those last possessions decide everything. And if Indiana wants to make noise in the postseason, they can't afford to give games away like this. So here we are. One night, 2 stories. The comeback that almost was, and the collapse that was. For Fever fans, it's a gut punch. For Stephanie White, it's another spotlight moment where every decision will be picked apart. 18 wins. 6th in the standings. Playoffs in sight. But unless this team cleans up the chaos in crunch time, that sight could fade fast. That's it for this episode of Start Now Club. I'm DJ, and remember, in the WNBA, you're only as good as your last possession. See you next time.